Good morning, my friends. Today I'm going to do a coffee talk. Happy holidays, my friends. Merry Christmas. Look, I'm using, Rachel sent me some teas. I am loving them, girlfriend. And you know, before I start my coffee talk, if you wrap around the mug, you can keep your little bag in there for more, taste. I've got a lemon one and an apple. Let's see, I think it's apple spice or something like that. Yummy. Love it. And I don't put any sugar or nothing. It's just the flavors of the tea, and it's so yummy. The one I am looking for, if you guys just tell me where it's at. I'm looking for the chocolate tea. Somebody told me about the chocolate tea that was so yummy. And the apple, it might have been Antonia. Apple pie. It's got to say apple pie and the chocolate. So, anyway, I just want to answer the question. And basically is, how do I handle the holidays without family? This person is without, she's away from her family. And she's having a hard time. And she's doing okay with her eating. But she's lonely. She's sad. And, she knows that I'm away from my family. I gotta find that phone. She wanted to know how I deal with it. What do I do to, get out of the sadness? And I just want to tell you this, sweetheart. I'm not going to tell you that it's easy. It's not. It's very hard for me, without trying to cry. It's very, very hard for me. And, all I can do is, reach out. I reach out to my friends. I call people. I just want to hear their voices. I call my family, and it cheers me up. I look at photos. Makes me want to cry because I miss them. But it also brings me joy because I remember those memories, and I don't have very many pictures. I was very blessed one Christmas to have Connie make me an album. I was just flabbergasted. If you ever go back to my videos, you'll be able to see that. I was in tears the day that I received that package. It was such a blessing. I think that family is very important in the holidays. And when you don't have them, I have them. I just don't have them to hold right now. But I think that this is what I want you to do. If you get invited to a Christmas gathering and you feel like you just can't go because they're not part of your family, go. You need to be around somebody. You need to be around somebody. If there's no way that you can do that and you just can't, FaceTime them. Skype them. There's so many ways to do that nowadays. I think that if I didn't have this iPad that someone graciously, her name is Sarah, and she is in Australia, and she graciously sent me this iPad about, I want to say 3-4 years ago. And she knew. I don't know how she knew, but she knew that somehow I was going to learn how to use this iPad, because I'm not really computer savvy. I know you guys think I am, but I'm not. I've had to learn, and I did pretty good. I learned really quick. And so I was able to FaceTime with my family. And when I gathered with my family, and not everybody understands this, but when I gathered with my family in Dallas, I did a lot of videos at one time. Because I knew I would have them recorded. And when I get lonely, I go back to the videos. I knew that in making those videos, I would have history. I would have memories of my girls and my family and my close friends. A couple of years ago, my sister had plastic surgery, and I was there, and a bunch of friends got together at her house from all over the place, friends from YouTube. And I was so enthused to get each one on video, because that was going to be my treasure. That was going to be my memory, that when I came back and I was lonely, I could just push that video on and I would be in heaven listening to each and every single one of them. So that is how I have dealt with the holidays. You know, like I told you guys at Thanksgiving, it's not about the food for me. It's about the family. It's about the people. You know, I always talk to you about my mother when she was passing away and how I dealt with her death and stuff. But, you know, when we were all there at the end of her life, it wasn't about the items we had. It wasn't about the money we had. It wasn't about the card we gave her. It wasn't about the flowers. It was about the people that were around her to say goodbye at the end. Whew! I don't want to make this a crying video. But the holidays will bring sadness. But you've got to find the joy in the memories. You've got to. When's the last time you gathered with your family? Were you happy? Were you sad? Were you fighting with each other? That's all part of being family, guys. You know, we can make it as happy as we want to make it. I always say, you make the decision to be happy. You choose. We can connect with each other. We can connect by, you know, like I said, the cyber world. Go out, buy you something. Even, you know, I don't have a lot of money. You know, I feel so blessed to get even a Christmas card. My thing is giving you a video. You know, it's all about just passing along what you know. And I gave you a coffee talk by just letting you know that it's time for you to rejoice in the memories. You know, that's how I get by. You know, that's how I get by. Like the song says, with a little help from my friends. So it's not about the food. It's not about how much money you can pass along. It's not about the gifts that you give out. It's about what you give to your family. Just by the kind words that you pass along. Just by the smile you pass along. Just by taking the time to call them. You don't necessarily have to tell them, I miss you, but I bet they would love to hear that. And how many times do, you know, I don't want to really make this ugly, but I get criticized by saying at the end of my videos sometimes, I love you. Because I had somebody, I don't even think she makes videos anymore, but I had somebody at one time tell me that I pass it around like it's nothing. And that's how it seems sometimes. Well, I hope not. And I can't stop saying that enough, telling people that I love them, because you know what? I don't know how long I'm going to be on this earth. But if anything, I want you to know that the last words I told you was that I loved you. It's not something that I just nonchalantly pass along. So for me, when I say I love you, I love you. And it can say I can say I love you, or I can say I love you. They're all the same to me. Just an accent. Texas accent. We always say I love you. But I mean it from the heart, and I know you do. I know you do too. So be as happy. Choose to be happy. Choose to rejoice with the memories. Choose to call your family. Choose to cyber with them. You know, if that's what it's called. I'm not sure what it's called. But choose to get on the computer with them. And if you can't do that, you know, there's nothing wrong with writing a letter. Nothing wrong with it. I love you guys, and I'll see you when I see you. Thanks for the coffee talk question, and keep them coming.